Okay, so hi everyone, welcome on board. Here's a big news to all of you guys. Symbiosis SIVM Pune calls have been out. So I hope all of you guys have logged into the website and checked whether you have received a call or not. But what next right after you've got the call? Okay. Now, this is something which you have to make sure you're putting in a lot of efforts and working hard to make sure you're able to convert this call. So you'll have various stages and various steps in this entire process. Step one is going to be for you guys to fill in the symbiosis form. In fact, this form, which is called as the SNAP-C form, is common for all the symbiosis calls that you get, right? So you have to make sure you fill that very diligently because that's the first thing, your first impression. Okay, let me help you guys with understanding the various questions which are a part of it so that till the SIBM Pune form opens up for all of you guys, you all can start preparing your answers over a Word doc and, be ready for what is coming next. All right. So first thing you will have to talk about will be your hobbies. This is something where you talk about what makes you have fun, what would you do in your leisure time. Okay, for fun kind of. You can also talk about a little bit of your interests if you have something which you're very passionate about. You have done some kind of certification of dancing, music, or any of these things, they can be a part of your hobby. Okay, then comes where we talk about your sports achievements and academic achievements. Now, sports achievements is if you have played any sport at district, state, national level, mention that. Okay, the more recent it is, the better it is. I mean, if you did something which was like in second standard, will not be that significant as much as something which you have done recent past, like your graduation, right? But if there is nothing, then go ahead and write about school. Don't leave it blank. Okay. Next, after your sports achievements, it will talk about your academic achievements. Here you speak about, the scholarships, the rank ones or rank two in any of the subjects, all of those aspects of your graduation and below, that's important about there. Then comes your extracurricular activities. Now, this is an opportunity for you to showcase that you have a very holistic profile. You've been someone who's been into a lot of activities, whether it's participating, winning, organizing college festivals, some kind of quizzes and competitions, debates, MUN, sports, everything, volunteering for NGOs, any freelancing work you have done, any internships you have done, put them up in your extracurricular activities, which showcase your entire personality perspectives, different aspects of it. Okay. Then we talk about some awards, medals, and scholarships. So here again, anything that you have won, you can write, whether it's co-curricular or extracurricular, all of the awards are acceptable out here. Okay, scholarships and medals, you can also write if you have won some scholarships. Usually people get merit scholarship for various accolades for your performance at different levels of the state, their religion, or their community. You can also mention those as well. Or if you have been a part of any online case study competitions and some stuff like this, do mention that for sure. All right, this is about your achievements and aspects. Now comes the very interesting questions. They'll talk about your strengths and weakness. Make sure you write them well, and this should be something which you can vouch for. And if you are asked the questions in the interview, you can justify the same, right? So think very well and given your strengths and weaknesses. Very interesting question is new skills which you have developed in the last 2 years and how have you utilized them? This clearly showcases that they are looking for people with good profile who want to show a high learnability index. So any new skills, any courses you have sat at home in this entire lockdown, done, learn, talk about them. If you have done absolutely nothing, then think of some kind of skill you acquired because of being a part of some committee or something. Try to make sure you don't keep any of these answers blank. That's something which is very important, because this is a full throttle detailed form given to you guys to impress the panelists even before your interview. And trust me, they will read each and everything before taking your interview. All right. So think any new skills you have developed, how did you utilize them? Definitely mention that here. And if you achieved something out of that, please do highlight those achievements as well also. All right. The next question, which is very important, which is obvious for an interviewer to ask you as well also, are What are your goals in life and how will MBA help achieving the same? Okay, so this is where we are talking about your short term plus your long term goal and how MBA is a part of that entire journey to making it to that long term goal. So be realistic, think, analyze, and answer that question. Also, try and incorporate aspects of SIBM, which is there, or if you are looking at any other symbiosis call, what about their program, their curriculum from their MBA program can add value. So, mention that as well, also. All right. The last question is going to be the most interesting one is state a challenging situation you have encountered in your personal or professional life and what are the two major lessons you have learned. So here, please talk about something challenging. I have seen quite a lot of people writing about, when I was in school, I used to be bullied. Trust me, guys, that's not the most challenging thing. And I don't want to know about those aspects. Think something more. Think like a manager and give an answer because that is what I'm looking forward to. Okay. So think about those kind of things related to your highlights and achievements in life through your college, through your work experience, and showcase that. All right. That's the step one of your process. Once you're done submitting your form, you will be able to even also given the opportunity to book your interview slots. Okay. Not all colleges give that opportunity where Symbiosis gives that. So book a slot. Don't overthink. You do not know which all calls you're going to get in future. It might clash with something, but for now, take up the best possible date which you are getting. Book your slot. And once you have a deadline in head, start preparing for your personal interview. It's going to be online. It's going to be on Zoom, like how most of the colleges have been doing right now. All the IIMS interviews are going on. Same process, right? So you need to do the same thing as well also. To make sure you're doing well in your interviews, it's very much required to understand what does Symbiosis stand for? What are they looking for in candidates? I remember my interview, I was grilled on various aspects about why should they select me, right? So you have to be very strong in your answers. They are going to grill you to a very good extent. So for that, you have to make sure your answers are structured, aligned towards the value system of Symbiosis, and make sure you connect to alumni and seniors and get ready for the same. If you guys have not yet started your prep, check out the Cat King's Top B School GDPI course. We have a team of 8 mentors from Symbiosis training you guys for your mock interviews and all of them. We'll make sure we're converting all of these calls. Okay, and you'll have everyday live classes to prepare you for current affairs as well as interview answers. So get set, go. Don't waste more time. Make sure every day, every minute you are doing your best to convert the best calls at hand. All right, all the best. Thank you so much, guys.